Hi, I'm Andrew with Baker's Gas, and we're here today doing a video on the Hobart Multi-Handler 200. So this machine here has been kind of flying underneath the radar. We've been getting a lot of questions about it. We carry all the whole line of Hobart welders. But we've been getting a lot of questions, so we decided to do a video. And in this video, we're going to just talk about the Multi-Handler 200, what it does, what it comes with, and just some of the simple features that it has, and then price points and comparability to other brands. So just to start off though, Hobart has been around for a long time, made their first welder in 1929, and then during World War II they produced somewhere in the area of 100,000 welders for the war effort, and they're really big into stick electrodes, filler material, all-American company, but they are currently owned by ITW. So ITW also owns Miller Electric. So sister companies, essentially they're owned by the same person. So just kind of a neat little history behind Hobart. But let's dive into this Multi-Handler 200. So we've been getting some questions on these, and they're actually, it's a nice little unit. So in this package, obviously we get the machine, we get our ground, our stick electrode holder, a spool wire 030, our regulator flow meter, obviously our operating manual, gas hose. This thing does 110, 220, and just a simple swap out plug. You match the arrows up, and then you can go 110, 220. Comes with a MIG gun, and it comes with a TIG torch with a consumable kit. So one thing it doesn't come with is a foot pedal or a remote control pedal or hand switch. So it is a lift arc, scratch start, no high freak. But you can add a foot pedal on to this unit after the fact. It has a gas solenoid, so we can hook into the back for the MIG welding portion, TIG welding portion. And so basically this is a 3-in-1 unit, and it's comparable to its competition. It's not bottom of the road, right? But it's not top of the line either. It's pretty simple. So just opening it up, door flips open. We can fit an 11-pound spool or a 2-pound spool. One drive roll system. Just you push in and twist and change what diameter wire you're running. So we can run flux core and solid wire 023, 030. Comes with a spool 030. Hold that back down, you got your tension adjustment there. So pretty similar to other competitors' welders. The only thing that I see that is kind of different is on the MIG gun here. This is a little bit smaller that goes into the power block here. So just a little bit different. Very similar though to some competitors' gun. Nice MIG gun though. Comes with a bag of contact tips for you. So to flip that around, on the multi-handler, it gives you some parameters of what you want to run, how to hook up the machine, whether you're doing DC electrode positive or DC electrode negative. Man, it really gives you a good, you know, if you're brand new to welding, and kind of gives you a good breakdown of what to run at. So we'll flip this thing on. I'll walk around here. So on this unit, it kind of gave us the input voltage, what we had. So we got it plugged into 110. First thing that comes up though is MIG. The MIG settings, so you got your process button, your control knob. So obviously we control our voltage, inches per minute or wire feed speed on our MIG. Got our process selection. To change process, you just push the button, then we go to flux cord, and that's self-shielded flux cord, that's not gas shielded flux cord. And we go to TIG, and we just keep toggling through. We go to stick, and obviously we go right back to MIG. So this is for a spool gun and the trigger for the MIG gun, and then this is for the TIG pedal, TIG foot pedal, if you want to add that on later on. Comes with, 25mm DINS connection. I just had it plugged into the power positive lead just for MIG welding, and obviously if we were TIG welding, we'd flip-flop those. Pretty simple machine though. I mean, it really is pretty nice. And one of the downsides to this unit, and I'll use one of their competitors' line, is it doesn't have like an auto set or a smart MIG function, but it wasn't made for that. So that technology is in the higher grade units, but it doesn't have that function. It doesn't pulse weld. It does stick weld, and it doesn't run 60-10. I'm going to tell you that right now. But 60-11, 60-13, you're fine. 70-18, it'll run that. So it's a pretty good, just a good garage home unit. What we're seeing a lot of these people in is home farms, that sort of thing. It's simple. It's 39 pounds. I can put a spool of wire in it, carry it out to the field. I mean, it's light and it's really nice and 110 power. But like I said, the only downside is there's not all those bells and whistles on it like you would get with, say, your Millers or ESOPs or anything like that. But it is a nice unit, and at the price point, it's less than $1,500. So it's $1,400 cheaper than its competitor that is, you know, has all the bells and whistles on it. So it's priced right there where, hey, home hobby, I mean, this is perfect. If you want to try, and where I see it excelling is in the TIG portion. We get a lot of questions. People want to learn how to TIG weld or DC TIG weld only, and just want to mess around, tinker. Well, man, for $1,400, or, you know, for less than $1,500, you could get into TIG welding and just try it out, and then decide if, you know, okay, I want to get into this a little bit more and buy an upgraded machine, or a more, you know, something with a little more bells and whistles. Even in, you know, cheaper end MIG welding, and I don't want to call it cheap because it's built pretty well, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with them at all. I think it'd be a perfect little home unit. So another good thing about these units is it's a 3-year warranty, and so service centers are going to say something happens, something breaks, drive roll system goes down. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying if it does happen, you can get parts and service on these Hobart lines, as opposed to something from, say, Harbor Freight, or, you know, your cheaper home high, or something that you buy online, or some Amazon welder or something along those lines. They will service these at service centers, and there's a 3-year warranty. So liners, tips, nozzles, you can get that at a local distribution. But if you got any questions or comments, please leave them all down below, and we'll do our best to answer them. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos.